Usually gets up at least to 18 every day, and more often than not above 20 to 26, 27 by the end of the day. Oftentimes we will not sail beyond 2 or 3 p.m. in the afternoon there because our boat has so much sail area. We have a class rule. If it's sustained over 25 knots, so if it never drops below 25 knots for 3 minutes or more, then it's in our class rules that we're not allowed to race. Or if anything goes above 30 knots, we're not allowed to race. But still, 24 knots and gust to 28 is pretty windy. And as you'll see in another little clip here, what hurts us even more actually is waves, because waves are not, again, as a lot of dinghies, waves are your friend because you surf down them and speed up. For us, we're always going faster than the waves. So we're trying to pass waves, and when you're going off one wave and then coming down into another, you can get bad outcomes. So anyway, we went to Santa Cruz, and it's right on the Pacific. We went out and tried to simulate Perth conditions, and we went pretty well. So anyway, here's a short little video, and I've got a few more after it. There's no music on this one, so. That's the bear way we were just doing, so we can't stay on a reach sideways to the wind. There's too much sail area, we'll get blown over, so doing that maneuver, you gotta go through kind of quickly. So the bear way, like I was saying, which here I'll go through, I'll just play it one more time. This maneuver right here, you can see we're keeping our weight out, and turning down. If we were to stop turning and just keep going, we would be guaranteed to flip over. Then Trevor has to pull the kite up as fast as he can, which gets harder and harder as the day goes on, especially if we flip and it gets full of water. It's really hard. My little brother back there is signing up for it, and he doesn't know what awaits it. I was talking about balance. We got a little. This is Perth actually. This video. You're going to see a tack, and then just a little straight line sailing, and you'll be. I hope you'll be a little bit amazed at how level we stay. Those are the Germans. So we use films like this all the time just for looking at sail shape, looking at boat handling, so how you're crossing the boat, how you're how you're steering, everything else, because a lot of times you just can't tell in the moment exactly what went wrong or even what went right. So big part of the coach's job is to be able to film well. So he was doing okay this day. It is back to Perth. Pretty wavy and windy here. I've learned over time that everybody knows, like crash jibe, when the boom comes flying over and it catches, right? If it happens on a big keel boat, it catches, makes a lot of noise, you might lean over 3 degrees. If it happens in a 420, you're probably going to swamp or flip. If it happens in a 49er, you know, if it catches really hard, you're definitely going over. Thing is, if you heel 10 degrees or so, the wing catches the water. These are the wings that we stand on, that catches the water, and then you just keep going. So that was a good jibe, and now, now what you guys have been waiting for. This is back to Santa Cruz. You can see pretty windy, pretty wavy. We can't go as fast as we want to. And here we go.
Whoa.
That's new.
Yeah. I think my crew counted 8 seconds on bow up. So that was, luckily nobody was hurt in that one. I have been injured pretty badly once. We have foot straps all the way in the back of the wing, right here, just for going downwind in that condition, because we're getting pulled so far forward on the trapeze. If we didn't have foot straps and you hit a wave, you're just going to we'd go flying forward around the boat. So we have foot straps, which are the best thing, but also the worst thing. We flipped to leeward once, and I didn't come out of the foot strap, and I fell backwards. So if you can imagine, in this picture, I was hanging back this way with my foot still in the foot strap on the other side of the boat. I tore some tendons in my ankle, and I was out for the better part of 2 months and 3 regattas on the World Cup last year. So it happens, and I've since strengthened my ankles a great deal, did a lot of rehab, things like that, and just have to focus on it. And here's one more blooper. This is back to Perth. That's me in the back. Trevor, the crew, goes in first. I go out fast. There I go. We'll do one more just for fun. I watched this in slow-mo a few times, and I was really trying to hold on. Gotta be able to laugh at yourself. Kind of back to some logistics. That's our team van, the Sprinter, courtesy Huntington Jeep Chrysler Dodge. That picture is taken in Amsterdam at the team storage facility, but we vlogged on that van since '09. I just left it yesterday in Florida. We have put 35,000 miles on it. It's driven from, well, it's been shipped to Europe and back, and it's going back again in 11 days. And it's driven from England to Spain to Croatia to Poland, then all over again, basically, in Italy. The longest drive so far was Croatia straight through to England. That was a 36-hour trip, I think. But it's pretty cool driving through. Like we went through Switzerland on that one. I think there was a 17-mile tunnel at one point through a mountain. So that was cool. But, we ship around the world. This is a little graphic that I came up with. These are routes of shipping that we've done and do. Our boats start in New Zealand. We're on our we just got a brand new boat this past November. It came from New Zealand, and then we shipped it on rail from Perth to Melbourne. That was through a sponsor, so that was very cheap and easy. And then just shipped those boats back to Spain. I think I drew this wrong though. I'm pretty sure it came through here. But to Spain, and we're going to meet it there in 11 days. We're meeting that boat. We have to have 2 boats because all our regattas are in Europe and we're back here. So we have one boat here for training and one